Hello everyone, I'm sitting outside in my car. I'm about to go inside the store. I gotta go buy a few things. But I just wanted to tell you guys, the other night me and my daughter was talking and she was telling me she worked at a customer service, I think Lowe's. But she live out of town, and she was just telling me how all of her co-workers was coming up to her telling her how all of the how all of the customers was coming to them telling them how she was the nicest person they ever met in customer service. And you all know that we all know that there are rude people in customer service. And I say that to say this. When I live in Hattiesburg now, but when I was living back home in my hometown, God was moving in my life like never before. And I'm not telling you this. I'm not just making this up. I'm telling you the truth. I had a job. I had money, but I had more than enough. I'm talking about my cup was running over. I had bills getting paid. I mean, God was making ways for me. It was a truck that I wanted. I didn't even have enough of money for the truck, but I did pray over the truck and I walked around the truck. But the guy called me up and told me that he was going to go down on the price of the truck because of the tires or something was gone out of style or stock or something. But it was just how much money I had is what he said, and he did not know how much money I had. Let me tell y'all, God was moving in my life, and he still is. But I'm just telling you, God moved in my life like I can not even imagine. Everything I needed, favor. I mean, when I didn't even have money, sometimes I would search my purse up and down. Then I would go back, money would be in my purse. People was just giving me money because I was always so kind and just generous and humble and giving and doing for people. I had some old people that God had places in my heart. I would just go visit them sometimes. I would go to the dollar store and pick up a few things, maybe $5 or $10 worth of food, junk food that they like, and I would bring it to them, sit there and talk with them. And I would one lady I used to go visit. One day the Holy Spirit told me to go check on her, and I really didn't want to, because I was in my, at this time now my sister was sick, going through, we was in our early 20s. I was going through the storm, but even in the midst of me going through, I was still doing for others people. And the Holy Spirit said, go check on Miss Town. I was like, Lord, I don't feel like going today. But I was obedient. And when I went there, she was boiling some eggs, and they was almost about to burn the house down. And because she couldn't really see that good. She could see a little bit, but she really couldn't see that good. So, I was just, her grandson was at work, and he was thanking me because, she could have burnt up in the house and be killed. So let me tell y'all. I was so, I was so proud of my daughter because she was so happy. She said one of the guys, she had gave him a encouraging word one day because he was trying to get something done, and she was being patient with him. And she said he said something to her, I guess, like just going through so much. And she said she wanted to give him a hug, but she really couldn't, she couldn't reach him because she was busy, but she really wanted to give him a hug, because you never know. Somebody may need a hug. Your smile may help somebody. Just being kind, being nice. We all, people going through so much in this world today. And being mean and ugly and all that type of stuff don't help it. So, it's just a blessing. That's how I'm telling you. I know from experience. And I didn't even know that I was moving the hand of God. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that what I was doing was moving the hand of God in my life like it was. I mean, y'all, if I didn't have anything, God made sure I got it. I promise you, I'm telling you. My kids had to go on a trip one day to something, but I didn't have any money to send them to the trip, but I believe God. And I'll never forget my daughter. And she was like, Mama, we going to be able to go to the trip? And I was like, well, we going to trust God. I said, God is still able. Let me tell you, God was, the next day, one of my friend girls, she asked me, and she was a white lady. That's my sister. And she said, how you doing? I said, girl, I'm doing good. And she said, meet me at when I get off at my car. The woman wrote me a check of more than enough. I didn't even ask her for this. I just, I'm telling y'all, man, God, when you be kind and when you be nice and you be just, just giving, it will be times I'll be in the line and the Lord say, pay for their stuff. And I just do it. I was like, I don't know. The Lord told me to pay for your stuff. I just do it. I didn't care how much money I had. And I loved doing that. I had a genuine heart. I felt good helping others. I'm in Hattiesburg right now. Well, I was at is this small town. I don't really know a lot of people here, but I'm a pray and ask God, to give me people that you want me to help, be a blessing to others. Because let me say, that is one way that God will move in your life. I mean, all type of ways. Your children, your family, your husband, your wife, everything, grandchildren, your finances. I don't care what it is. God will do it. I mean, it was times where I needed clothes. All I had to do was pray. God will bam, bam, bam. Because I was always just helping other people, and I love doing it. So I just wanted to come on and share that with you guys. When you give and help others and do it with a good, genuine heart, don't do it expecting nothing back. Don't do it, like, grudgingly. Do it. And I did it because I had so much peace, y'all. Oh God, I love doing it. I did it. And Miss Tiny, she eventually got sicker, and they had to put her in a nursing home. And they was trying to get her up, and they couldn't get her up. She wouldn't do anything. And the Holy Spirit told me to go and visit her. Again, y'all, I'm going to tell you something. Lord he had to knock me upside the head. Well, not really knock me upside the head, but he had to get on me sometimes when he tell me to do something back then. And I was like, Lord, just making up excuses because I was tired, didn't want to really go. Because at that time, my sister was sick. I was going through, but I went there. And like I said, she couldn't hardly see, so I whispered in her ear. I said, Miss Tiny, this is Nikita. The woman woke up, y'all. Sat up. She was so They say, who is you? And she got up, and we talked for a little while, and I told them who I was, whatever. And some of them knew me because of my family. But she passed the next day. So she was waiting on me. But I thank God, I impact her life, just a little bit. I was to me, I just say, because I'm not worthy of nothing, but I was so grateful that I impacted in her life, that she really truly loved me, and I really loved her. And all I was doing was going by, talking to her, just spending a little time with her, bringing her some honey buns and drinks sometimes, just talking to her. And sometimes she would tell me, "Girl, Nikita, you ain't married yet," with that big old butt. She couldn't see, but she could feel. But she was old. I said, "No, ma'am, I'm still trusting God. I ain't in no rush." But we just sit there and talk and just have a good time and just spend time with them. So you guys, be encouraged. Do something nice for somebody with a pure heart. Get all the other, some people do things to be seen, where they have hidden agendas or they want something back. Just do it with a pure heart because you love God. And watch how God open up doors for you like never before. I'm telling y'all, I ain't lying, you guys. All type of doors was opening up. I was afraid to open my mouth and say the wrong thing because stuff was just happening. Every time I would say stuff, things was just happening for me. I love you guys to life. Be encouraged. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll talk to you guys later. Know that Jesus loves you more. Smile, love, and forgive. God bless.